There are many different kinds of research-based assignments for your business classes, from completing a SWOT analysis to pitching an innovative product or helping a company solve a problem and/or expand their market. No matter which of these you're facing, there are three areas of research that are almost always helpful to understand: the industry as a whole, the specific company and its competitors, and the customers, both current and potential. Let's use Baskin Robbins as an example. If we want to investigate the market for this company, we might start with industry reports, like those found in Merchant Intellect and IBISworld. These reports can help you understand how hard it is to get into the market and what factors tend to lead to success. Importantly, they also discuss what market forces affect revenues and even provide a forecast for the industry based on predictions for those market forces. We can start at Merchant Intellect, where you'll want to scroll down to the first research box. After you select that, you'll need to enter your IU email address. Then you can search for reports by keyword or industry code. If we search ice cream, we see a few reports that might be useful, like specialty eateries and dairy products manufacturing. Information is grouped in the tabs on the left, and you can download the report as a PDF here. It's always worth checking IBISworld for industry reports too, because these two databases treat industries in a slightly different way and hire different analysts, so you get a different angle on things by visiting both. Here we are in IBISworld. If we search ice cream, we see reports for ice cream production, and also for ice cream stores and ice cream store franchises. All of these could be useful, depending on specifically what you've been asked to do. And in this case, IBISworld's reports are more specifically tailored to ice cream than the first research reports, which is nice, but isn't always the case. If my company makes hiking boots, for example, and I search hiking boots in IBISworld, I don't find reports that are as obviously useful. That tells us that hiking boot manufacturing is not considered to be its own industry by IBISworld, and that means we have to search for a broader industry that would include hiking boots. We can search shoes or footwear to find reports like shoe and footwear manufacturing. This will obviously not be as tailored to the company we're investigating as the ice cream reports, but it's the best we can do in this case. Let's look at one of the ice cream reports to see what kinds of information we can use. In the Industry Performance tab, we find information about how things have been going for ice cream stores for the past decade or so, and what drives purchases and affects prices and consumption. In the next tab, Industry Outlook, we see a forecast of what we expect to see over the next 5 years. Are sales predicted to swell or dwindle, and why is that the expectation? The Products and Markets tab explains how much of the total revenue for this industry is accounted for by various product segments. Here we see, for example, that about 8% of the revenue in an ice cream store comes from selling packaged ice cream. Below that, we can see who buys ice cream in an ice cream shop. The Competitive Landscape tab explains how hard it is to enter this industry, what the barriers are, and how much competition there is, as well as key success factors that you might want to consider in evaluating a particular company. Finally, the Major Companies tab can help you identify competitors to investigate. There will be some information on major players in the industry here, but you can also take the names of those companies and do more searching in other databases like Marketline, Privco, Business Source Complete, and Nexus Uni. Marketline specializes in reports on publicly traded companies, and Privco specializes in private companies, so you can search both of these to find out what the competition is doing by looking at specific companies. Marketline has lots of information at both the company and industry level, but you can select companies here at the top and enter your company's name here to search. Here's the Marketline report for Dunkin' Brands, which owns Baskin Robbins. Navigate the report via the tabs along the left to reveal individual sections of the report. The report's Profile tab contains a company history, information on the company's vision and strategies, and a breakdown of their major products and services, among other things. There's also a SWOT analysis in a tab at the bottom that can help you understand how a company is positioned relative to its competitors and in the context of its industry. You can also search Business Source Complete and Nexus Uni, either with specific company names like Baskin Robbins or Ben & Jerry's, or by searching something like ice cream and trend. How much you'll find will vary depending on the company or product segment in question. These sources contain a wide variety of business information, and you can also search here for articles on marketing, consumer psychology, and more. To understand how many and which consumers are interested in a particular kind of product or service, try the resources listed under the Marketing and Demographics section of your research guide. Mintel, for example, surveys consumers on their habits and preferences, and then produces reports on both product categories, like ice cream or men's hair care, and specific groups of consumers, like moms or sports fans. You can see all of the reports for a given sector by choosing a category here, or you can try keyword searching here. In this case, a keyword search for ice cream gets us to this report. The report content is organized under these 5 sections in small, digestible chunks. Once you've read through these sections to get the key takeaways about consumer trends for this product segment, it's often most useful to go to the Data tab and download the Data Book, which is an Excel workbook that contains all of the survey data. Looking at the By Demographics tabs within the workbook, you can do your own analysis by seeing who's interested in particular services or features, or see how your target demographic answered all of the questions in the survey. Finally, if you need help with any of our databases, we're here to assist you in learning where and how to search for the information you need. Find links for help on our website, or use the links on the left side of your class research guide to get assistance. You can chat with us, send us an email, or you can also schedule a research consultation for more in-depth questions. Thank you for watching.